Welcome back to the Santos National Football Stadium for the big one. Pepsi Capital Rugby Union Premier Grade Grand Final. It's going to be between the SWG TSI Valley Hunters and the KRAMER APAC brothers. The two teams that met in last year's Grand Final, and that time the Hunters claimed their maiden premiership. Brothers, on the other hand, have won multiple titles, and they've also been very competitive throughout the course of a decade. We're going to have a look at both teams. I'm your lead commentator, Peter Pasau. I'm joined by Benji Rapila. And the team lists are Valley Hunters, David Kura in the front row with Jesse O'Tilto, Jordan Saletti in the tight head, Gerald Murray Tua, Eddie Kala, the second row is Bruno Tuaki, Daryl Wate, and Kenny Kula. In the back row, Joshua Taurega is your halfback, Revon Lissom, fly half. Your wingers are Aramis Vincent and Ishmael Sabata, your centers. Jonah Tokyong in the 12 jersey, Ben Lassiel in the 13, and Daniel Soki is your fullback.
And for the brothers, we have the front row of Tony Sipa, Barnabas Mundia, and Tyron Peter. The locks are the captain, Mitch Jonah, and Eugene Tokavai. The back row, Gustav Icy, Batia No, and Getty Raka. Jonah Kautu Jr. is the scrum half, Benoni Goa at fly half. The wings are Simpson Tor and Kennedy Benjamin. And Tisa Kautu and Clement are the centers, and Junior Sabata the fullback.
Yeah, two pretty strong lineups named for the grand final as they're lining up in the tunnel about to run out. There will be a pre-match program. We'll have just like the women's final, we'll have dignitaries meet with both sides as they line up out the center field facing the grandstand, and then we will have the national anthem sung before the official kickoff by one of the dignitaries. And it's been a pretty successful grand final day so far. Valley Hunters on the right, coming out in their alternate strip, red and white. And brothers also wearing their alternate strip, would you believe? Black with white shorts and white trim. Bit of a rivalry between these two clubs, especially with the rise of the Hunters as a force in the Capital Rugby Union. And the teams they've named for this afternoon's match, quite a few changes from last year's grand final, obviously. Some players playing out of their normal positions, but it's still going to be just as intense, Benji.
Yeah, I agree with you. And in some ways, both teams have reciprocated their roles from last year. The brothers finishing atop of the ladder, waiting for the grand final. And then and the Valley Hunters last year winning their way back from outside at the top two and eventually winning the grand final. And, you know, it's going to be an interesting watch. I know brothers will be still licking their wounds from that last year's grand final defeat. And I'm sure Valley Hunters as well, they have a very strong, very solid team. And they'll be looking to go back to back.
Yeah, they will certainly remember that loss. And it reminds them that they need to get their game up and running. And I was talking to the manager for the brothers, and we've got the VIPs about to meet with the players and also some juniors in front from both clubs. These are the youngsters from both clubs who are committed future stars of both clubs. Sponsors, representatives, as well as the governor for NCD, Powers Pakop, making an appearance, being led by Mitchell Jonah, the captain of brothers, introducing them to each of the players who are going to take the field this afternoon. And as I was saying, brothers had a lot of players available, or at least in town, and they've named a pretty strong lineup, although there are some names in their extended non-playing reserves that are pretty impressive as well. And the same can be said for Valley Hunters. So this is truly be the best of the best playing each other in the Pepsi Capital Rugby Union Premier Grade Men's Grand Final 2025.
I agree with you, Peter. This is both two teams that are arguably the best in the competition right now. They go head-to-head for bragging rights as the top team of the 2025 Pepsi Capital Rugby Union competition.
The match officials, I believe the gentleman with the whistle in the middle will be the same one who refereed the Hunters Nova media match at Pomis.
Tim Berry, if I'm correct.
Precisely. And both sides, that's Jonah Tokyong shaking hands with Governor Parkop.
Josh Taurega and Bruno Tuaki as well.
Kenny Cool is the captain for Valley Hunters, in case you're wondering who's going to be the man talking to the referee today from the Valley Hunters side. Wasn't indicated on the team sheet, but there you have it. If he's leading the governor, he's definitely the captain. And that ends the meeting of the dignitaries and the players for the grand final. And now we take a moment for the national anthem. Of the national anthem sung. We shall now have the official kickoff, and that'll be taken by Governor Parkop. As both sides, starting 15s will take their positions on the field, and the reserves obviously will come off. Big game requires a big man to do the official kickoff, and there's no one bigger than Governor Parkop for NCD. Crowd in the grandstand building up. We've got a very boisterous little section of the facing stand. Been moving and shaking since the end of the women's final. Valley Hunters, the defending champions. Governor Parkop, I'm sure they'll give him a tea. Or will he punt it Aussie rule style? Something tells me he's opted for the punt. And there you have it, the official kickoff. Only seconds away from the real kickoff as the dignitaries, Governor Parkop and sponsors, President of CRU, Corey Chan, Mr. Chu from Pacific Industries, and Valley Hunters about to kick this grand final off. Ben Laciel has the ball in hand. And we're underway. Taken by Asi Gustav. Brothers secure it just outside the 22. Goa, crossfield. Hunters yet to come into contact. They eventually do. On the 10-meter line. Carl hit hard.
Strong tackle.
He was a little upright. Saletti hit even harder. Mundia on him. Penalty to Brothers straight away. They have the wind behind them. It's a meter short of the halfway mark. First penalty of the match. Brothers. And they'll opt to kick for the line. They have the wind behind them. Will that ball find the touch line? No, it won't. But that doesn't matter. They've made a mistake. Nerves. Nerves on show here in the Pepsi Capital Rugby Union Grand Final Premier Grade. That kick from the middle of the field should have found touch. It didn't from Brothers. But Valley Hunters have made an error themselves. And the Connect replay will show it was taken comfortably enough. Pass going back in. He wasn't ready for it. He was already looking at the defense running at him. And the result, we have a scrum, the first scrum of the match. Aramis Vincent, or was it Ishmael Sabata for Valley Hunters? Something that
both
passed.
teams have heavy forward packs. I guess this will come down to technique.
Yeah, having some ascendancy at the set piece is crucial. You don't want to get pushed off the ball. It becomes a liability for you every time there's a scrum set. Crucially for both sides. Ball about to be fed. Goes out. Goa has it. Inside runner. Kautu in the red headgear. Knockback, says the referee. Mundia has it. They come out to the short side.
Here's Tokova in the 5.
Some hard defense there from the Hunters. Hunting in packs. Mundia, though, takes the initial contact well and drives a few more meters. That ball's come loose. Has it? Yes, it has. Center field, a kick. Taken comfortably. Running straight and hard. Brothers. Mitch Jonah, the captain. They go to the left.
Tyron Peter now.
Peter goes to ground. That ball looked like the halfback had a hand on him. Brothers still have it. Another messy, scrappy stuff from Brothers. They haven't been pinned yet for a knock-on. Ball's trapped in the ruck.
Great work at the breakdown. Eddie Carl. He went in and over the ball before brothers could get there, so yeah.
Well, a nervy opening 4 and a bit minutes. We've seen errors. We've seen some passes not finding the mark. They haven't been long passes, mind you. They've been short passes, so that tells you that players are probably dialed in a little bit too much. And this ball might not find touch. Yes, it does.
It does.
Lands on the officials' tent, the Pepsi tent. Valley Hunters, this is the first line out. And we've got jumpers in the front and the back, capable. Eddie Carl is actually standing at halfback, so he's not going to jump. Okay, now he joins the line out.
Daryl Wate, a target at line out.
Tokiong, straight and hard. Hula gets rid of it, didn't have a good grip on it, but they still spread it out to the left edge. Running back on inside, Sabata's doing pretty well. Gets the pass away, it's been knocked on. There's a front rower, I think it was Tilto supporting. Gotta make it easy for those front rowers. And that's the man with the 5 on his back for Valley Hunters.
Yeah, that's Gerald. Oh, that's Eddie Carl.
Kinect replay will show great sliding run there from Sabata, and he popped the pass to the 6 actually.
That's Bruno Tuaki.
Yeah, Tuaki.
But a great run from Sabata, showing how dangerous he is with his footwork.
Not just the step, the swerve.
Exactly.
Pretty good. Want to see
and
more
at
of
pace
that
as well.
Pretty even Stevens in the scrums. Well, we've had one only. And scrums through. Goa. Look for that sideline, or at least trying to get it to bounce infield. Taken comfortably.
Hisoki.
Hisoki runs straight at the defense, and they're going to throw him straight out. Yeah, probably not the smartest thing to do if you want to stay in the field of play. You probably want to angle back infield. He just made a beeline straight for the 2 defenders in front of him. Kinect replay will show it. Straightened his line and went straight. They took him comfortably enough, dragged him out.
It was Clement and Keith Torre. Keith Torre, brothers have also made the first substitution. Simpson Tuo coming off with a foot injury, and Keith Torre lining up in a 21 on the wing for brothers. Mundia with the throw in.
Goes
over the top. Here's Tony Sipa.
Gets put to the ground. Advantage, brothers. Eddie Carl. Brutal on defense or on the ruck. He chased the halfback there and hit him hard after he passed the ball, or right on when he passed the ball. That Kinect replay will show this Sipa bounces off a couple of would-be defenders before he's eventually put to the ground. And then Kautu, just about when he passed the ball, took a shoulder. And that's probably what the referee is talking to Saletti about. Kenny Kula, sorry, captain. Those off-ball incidents that need to be kept in check. And brothers going straight away for the long-range penalty. This one's about 40 on the angle, you'd think, or high 30s. And it's Eugene Tokovai, a lock, former backliner. So if you're wondering why a lock is taking this kick, he's done this before. And he's got a long boot on him. He's got the breeze behind him as well. Strikes it. And it's a miss.
Conversion unsuccessful. Score remains 0-0. That kick was pushed to the left of the sticks. So a 22-meter goal line, 22-meter dropout.
Yeah, you think brothers are showing their hand there with the penalty goal from that far out. This kick is going to bounce and go out.
Smart play from the Valley Hunters there.
Yeah, fell into an area of the field that there wasn't a black jersey fortuitous for Valley Hunters because they get to contest the line out. Set piece will be crucial for both sides. I see at the top, again, it has not gone to an actual jumper, one of the seconds. Kula, captain. And Benji, we're talking about this gentleman. Number 8 is his spot. Very effective at that role. Oh, we've got a nice cover hit on the runner there. He's lost it. That was Lissom for Hunters. Showing the ball, holding it out in front of him, looking for runners. Wasn't aware that he was being chased by a black jersey. Got hit hard, lost it. But the penalty's gone Brothers' way.
Brothers, they have looked shaky sometimes. They have looked shaky at line out. They need to do better.
Yeah, the two lineouts they've had a throw in have gone to ground or gone to someone it wasn't intended for, so that tells you a lot. You expect it to go to one of their taller men, which it does now. They've won it.
Looks like they're going for a maul.
And that's
rolling.
That's a good sign. Although it does come loose down the short side.
Getty Raka.
Gonna go with Sipper. He gets stopped and driven back. You don't see that every day. Valley Hunters defender switched on. They're putting in the shoulders, driving the ball runners back. Short ball to Tisa Kautu. He gets the pass away. Man on the inside. He's got space. That pass has gone to ground. Advantage to Brothers, so they're saying...
Yep, knock on to Brothers is what the ref is ruling.
Brothers bench letting the referee know about it. So Brothers, you'd have to say, have got the better of the exchange. And they're camped right out in front, or a little to the left of the uprights. It'll be about right on the 10-meter line. And Getty Raka packing in at number 8 for Brothers. Possibility to pick it up and run. As Kautu Jr. surveys the landscape, he picks it up. They go right. Goa. Tisa Kautu putting it out to the man on the edge. The pass is good. He gets past the first defender. He's thrown one out the back. It's still alive. Play on. A lot of pressure being put on that ruck. Eddie Carl comes in and bowls someone over. No points yet. Brothers have it. They continue from the base, driving through.
Penalty against the Brothers.
Could be for holding on too long. Valley Hunters running into a breeze. They've done a bit of defending so far in this match, grand final. Touch found 30 meters out.
Look for Daryl Water. He's been a target or the main go-to. They go short for Eddie Carl this time.
Hard straight run, Laciel. Kautu slams him to the turf. Box kick, center field. Hangs, taken. Zapata, is that? Going through the hands. Kula.
Kula.
Pass goes on.
Tuaki now.
Tuaki, we've got. That's play on. That's fine. He was the first man there. He picks it up.
Great work at the breakdown. Is that icy? Clement with the clearance.
Straight down the throat.
Here's Soki. Daniel Soki in the 15. A long pass to Sabata.
They want to test him on that edge. He's got in this
Breaks
space.
away.
All he has to do is draw and pass. He's going to go himself. He might. Probably not the best option here. People
Saladi.
outside him.
Jordan, he's short. Doesn't roll over. He's
Pass
short.
to the left. Well, he's given a try, the referee has. Has he? Well, we're going to see a cut. That is a professional foul.
That is a professional foul.
Straight off the bat, he dove onto a player who's trying to clear the ruck, the halfback, in an attacking situation. That is a yellow card.
Someone's been sent to the bin. I think it's Tyrone Peter.
Almost thought the referee signaled for a try, a penalty try even.
He's signaling to hold up the play. The ref spotted cynical play.
Yeah, both those two signals almost look the same. But Valley Hunters will have this scrum. They've got the long arm, you'd think. Do they go for the 3 or do they go for the 5? They want the 5. Kinect replay will show it. They were right on the verge of getting a quick clearance. This man had his hand on the ball. That's the Tauranga, the halfback, and he got smothered by Peter coming over from an offside position.
That's what the yellow card was for.
Kenny Kula now at number 8. Tauranga at the back. Will he pick it up?
Brothers, of course, a man down at the scrum.
And it's telling Kula picks it up. Will he go over? He's stopped this shot. No, he does. He scores the first try of the 2025 Capital Rugby Union Grand Final Premier Grade. And it's the captain, the number 8. And he's done it on so many occasions this year throughout the season. A danger very close from the base of the scrum.
Yeah, Kenny Kula, he takes some stopping, especially when he starts gaining momentum. A tough competitor. Low gravity as well, so yeah. Built like a truck. Great try. First blood goes to the Valley Hunters.
And the Kinect replay shows it. He picked it up, he timed his pickup, and he gets over just on the white chalk and places it. If there's somebody in this competition that is really hard to handle coming out of that number 8 slot, it's Kenny Kula, because he doesn't rely completely on brute strength. He relies on angles, on guys, and his ability to just know where the try line is. Conversion is over. 7 points to 0. Hunters in front. Now that breeze coming in from the softball end, the Bassini end, favors the team running from right to left. It's usually worth at least 7, maybe more points, at least a try. Brothers have to make that count in terms of territory. And it's with Brothers now for the restart. And in the 13 jerseys, Arthur Clement. Sevens rep, very experienced. We've got a slight delay in play with one of the Brothers players being taped up. He's got some kind of head gash. He's coming back to take his position. Clement with the restart, making sure his players are behind the ball and leaves his foot. It's long, it's deep, it's going to get caught by Sabata. Kula, captain, leading by example, gets it up to 30-meter line. This kick is really going nowhere. Center field, fumbled by Valley Hunters. initial knock on by Valley Hunters. Although the brothers player did run into his own man, that nullified the play. And now brothers have their opportunity with this scrum. And Benji, I was going to say, Jonah Kautu at halfback. Normally used to being a first receiver.
Pinikula is clutching his wrist.
Could be a real injury or something to just slow the clock down a little bit, just a little bit. I noticed he came out with those wrists strapped, both of them. Pinikula. Not just a try scorer and a great runner of the football, also a great thinker and a great captain. And now he's been named to lead this club. Tokyo at 12, normally at 10, or he's played most of his rugby at 10.
Also, he fits that role nicely over 12 as well. A big body,
yes, big
great
body,
IQ, big left boot.
That Valley Hunters scrum's doing pretty well, pushing a strong brothers pack back, and brothers on the back foot now. That player's gone to ground. A ruck should form. Sipa now,
Sipa
making yards, bumping off tacklers. That's what he's known for. And this is Mundia.
High tackle.
Must have been collected around the chin. Although there's not much of a chin on Barnabas, but they found one. Sipa
gets the offload.
Well, apart from that good run, Sipa's been handled well. He's got driven back in a great tackle earlier on. But Hunters are on the defense now. And we've got a ball taking a while to come out from a ruck situation.
I think it's a maul.
No, maul, at least it was above ground. It was held up. Wonder who the Valley Hunters player was who did all the work there to keep the ball in. Mitch Jonah asking referee Berry how that came about. Pretty straightforward.
As soon as he was held up and as soon as he started gaining momentum like a maul, and whenever the ball can't come out, it constitutes an unplayable ruck. That's when possession is lost, and it's a win-win. It's a win-win situation for the defending team. Valley Hunters now.
They got a good hit on brothers in that last scrum and pushed them back. Brothers now don't have to worry about the feet; they're just pushing.
The brothers, of course, they have a man down.
That's
7
true.
in that scrum.
That's true.
Valley Hunters making them feel that one-man advantage. Here's Laciel. Comes back, here's Wate.
Took it from far back. Put him in a little more flatter, but going through the hands now.
Here's Eddie Carl.
There's a hand to that ball, I believe. Saletti.
Gives it to Tuaki.
Out to the man on the edge.
Thomas Vincent. Steps back in.
And he was covered. They'll continue to attack, though. They go to the short side. What is Taurega doing? And it's going to be a penalty because he was tackled while in the air. Even though the ball bounced, he still jumped up.
Yep.
And that's a dangerous position.
That is a dangerous position. Dangerous play, calling for. They're constituting a penalty.
Yeah, Kinect replay will show that Taurega went for the kick that bounced in goal. The man jumped to take it, and on his way down, before it touched the surface, he got a shoulder into the back, the lower back.
And some extra attention from Aramas after.
You'd have to say Taurega, a little bit of a brain explosion there. That really wasn't the play to go to. Could have swung it out the other way. They had them for numbers. And they had a staggered brothers defensive line. Could have exploited that. Again, options are going to be crucial. I know it's split second. Still have to survey the situation and go for the right option more often than not. Mundia picks up that ball.
Again, that line out from Brothers.
Misfiring. It's not the first time. Tokyong has got it, straightens it, takes the contact, makes several meters.
Ball's been ripped away by Clement.
Now, how did he manage to do that? That's the question. Brothers have it secured. How to, looking at both sides, looking for someone to kick it. He'll do it himself. This one hangs high.
Sabata does well. That's that footwork that we were talking about.
Vincent, is that?
He's driven back. Clement, with all that experience,
Side
diving
entry.
in, side entry. Quick tap and go. Penalty advantage.
Tilto being spoken to by referee Berry. Must have seen something at the ruck there, or
we also have a player down. I think that's Taurega, the scrum half for Valley Hunters, receiving some attention on his ankle, as you can see on screen.
well, if he's got an ankle injury, it might.
Brothers also about to be back to a full team. Taro and Peter getting ready to come back onto the field.
Well, scoreline 7-0. Brothers have held their nerve, defending with 14 men, and they're going to get the full complement now. And that throwing, that line out for Brothers has been terrible. They just have not been able to win anything cleanly. And when they have, it's almost been accidental. They go to the left. Tokyong with a kick, had a bit of a bend on it. It's going to get picked up by the chasers. Pop back up. Hunter's still on the attack. Tokyong now has it.
Runs into Mundia. He's brought down. Valley Hunters still have possession of the ball. Comes to Seladi.
No Taurega, so there's really no halfback unless they've got someone on the field. That kick goes in behind. It's going to roll in the in goal. Should be killed. Almost. Have to be aware of the chasers.
That nearly came off as a try as well. Junior Sabata there. A 22-meter goal line dropout, but we have a player down in back play. I think that's Ishmael Sabata. After that break, he was clutching. He was limping around a bit, so I think he's suffered an injury, maybe to one of his knees. And he is a danger man that if he is to have no further part in this match, he will be sorely missed. Again, he's been playing well so far, breaking a couple of tackles and showing some great pace and elusiveness.
Benji, that Hunter's backline has been finding space with relative ease, especially on the edges there. They've got players with great footwork, and they are just keeping this Brothers defense guessing. And that's going to be problems for Brothers if they can't shore that area of the field up. The other problem is their lineouts. Brothers have been poor in that area. I'm not sure if it's a thrower or it's the timing of the jumper, but something needs to be sorted out.
So the ball wasn't brought back in, but grounded inside the 22, constituting a 22-meter dropout taken by Clement, kicked up to halfway. Here's Asoki doing well to get away. Tisa Kautu to beat, flicks it back to Tuaki, who puts it down. Knock on Tuaki. He saw the try line.
Yeah, white line fever there from Tuaki, and he loves scoring tries, but this one he probably was starving and he couldn't quite get to the pass. I have to say that Valley Hunters' backs are cutting them to shreds with ease. As we see Soki put a left foot, right foot move on the veteran Kautu. I'm sure Kautu would have got him if it was 10 years ago. But that last pass, that should have been taken easily. Tuwaki messes it up.
Brothers lucky to survive.
And the scrum is also getting peeled back. Nothing working for Brothers. The clearance is good, though. That's the only positive from that play. Brothers, they are really making it hard for themselves. Struggling in both set pieces and also getting found out in the back line because they just cannot keep Valley Hunters in check. That Valley Hunters midfield in their back three, they'll be happy with themselves. Frank Genia would be pleased with what's happening so far. 7-0 in front. Just on 10 minutes of play gone.
David Kura lighting up his throw-in. Will it be Wate or Eddie Carl? Eddie Carl wins it. Comes to Kula. Does well to take it around the ankle. Ball comes free. Clement.
There has to be a knock on in there somewhere.
Yep. And it's been spotted by the ref. Knock on both ways. It'll be a scrum feed to Valley Hunters. So yeah, scrum time. Brothers, even though they have the likes of Tony Sipa, they still have been struggling against this. There's a clinical forward pack from the Valley Hunters. Taurega to feed.
So he's back to 100%, at least near enough to stay on the field. Pass goes left. Big back line there. They could have problems. That pass needed to be a little bit better. He had to reach for that. They still have it. Valley Hunters on the attack, making it look easy. Passes sticking, players hitting it at pace. Kenny Kula. Oh, Kenny.
Bouncing off Mundia.
Yeah, he ran into a brick wall called Mundia. Kick is charged down, that's play on.
All that hard work undone by the charge down.
Brothers' defensive line is all over the place. They got three guys behind the ruck when they should be in line. That pass goes through their hands. Saletti ends up with it, but they'll play the initial knock on, or is it a penalty? Mitch Jonah having an exchange with referee Berry. It's a long arm.
Long arm,
3 points, sounds good. That's where they're going.
That's where they're going. It is the right option as well to get outside of a converted try.
And they really needed some points to tell for all that possession, as well as the fact that they are cutting them up. Men on the outside, men at the back. It's all happening here. Even Kenny Kula's having a few great touches, although he got nailed on those other tackles.
Yeah, but again, the back line, they're definitely making some inroads into this Brothers' defense.
That's Soki.
Soki, Sabata, even Vincent Ermas as well. Conversion, it's off the upright and into the hands of Brothers as they go for the clearance.
Well, there was a little bit of a dodge there from Brothers. We've got something going their way finally. We're going to go down to the sideline with Jamie Harrow for an update.
8 minutes before halftime, Valley Hunters leading 7 points to nil. Unfortunately, we just saw that penalty goal missed by Revon Lissom as the Valley Hunters take the lead. As we see a grand final rematch from last year with only 10 minutes in the first half, and we've seen a couple of interchanges with injuries sustained from both sides. So it's a very physical match, and we expected to see much in the second half. Over to you guys.
Back to the action. Thanks, Jamie. And Brothers have managed to steal one or win a ruck. Not enough support there for Valley Hunters after Kenny Kula took it in, but it won't matter because Brothers' attack has come to naught. They've been dragged out into touch.
Yeah, great work from Lassiel to loop around and help out his winger Sabata on that left edge.
Going back to the ruck that they lost, they just didn't have enough numbers. Brothers are going to attack every ruck with bigger. Two players are not going to do it for Valley Hunters. They're going to have more than that.
Daryl Watte again at the line-out. Tokyong.
Looked like he wanted to pass, but he straightens it. Taurega, they're going to go that same way. Lassiel kicks it downfield. Straight into the arms of the man in the 21 jersey. He kicks downfield and he gets a good bounce.
That could be a 50-22. It is.
Quite possibly, yes it is. Now players have to be alert to that. Anytime someone kicks it with an angle inside their half, they're looking for that 50-20.
Yep, it is a 50-22. We just saw confirmation there. Brothers will have the line-out throw in. They need this one to work.
Less than 5 minutes of play remaining in this first half. Just 7-0. Valley Hunters in front. They could have had it by 10, double digits, but they missed that kick. Came off the uprights. More or less in front. Mundia. Brothers haven't been going great in the line-out.
Again, that has been the story for Brothers. The line-out hasn't been working. Getty Raka.
They've got a penalty here.
Penalty for offside.
Well, that is a reprieve of sorts because that looked pretty scrappy from Valley Hunters coming out. But I have to go back, Benji, to the line-out. It is terrible. Brothers' line-out has been not up to par. Not for a grand final. Expect better from a grand final side. And they have not been able to win anything cleanly. I think the first line-out may have been the only clean take, but that wasn't intended for that player. Tony Sipa right at the back.
David Kura with the throw in. They go to the back. Again, Watte. Come to Lassiel. Lassiel boots it. He hangs it up high. Torre.
Looks like he may have knocked it on. Yes, he has. Nothing going right for Brothers, even when they have a clear shot at the ball without too much pressure on them, they're coming up with errors. I guess the positive or the plus, the silver lining for Brothers is that they're not behind by more than 7 at this stage. And they've had a yellow card as well. So if you're looking at it from that point of view, they're still in the game, very much so.
I agree with you, Peter.
Taurega feeds. Kenny Kula looks like he's going to get his hands on it. I bet any money. Yes, he does. Somebody's waiting for him, though. He bounces off that tackle, gets a pass away. Taurega, all he has to do is draw and pass. He doesn't. Goes back infield and loses it. Well, I'm happy I'm not Frank Kenya. You got options. Taurega is just not able to pick the right one. Started it off, it looked good. Kenny Kula gets the pass away. Connect replay will show it. Gets the pass away, and then Taurega could have passed his man on his outside. Comes back in, and then gets dispossessed. Wasted opportunity.
Yeah, Taurega, he was tackled from behind, so he wasn't expecting that as well. The Brothers survive once more. Comes to Goa. Goa puts it up high. Making sure it goes into touch.
Is high the way to go? Don't you want to kick long when you got the wind behind you? Thankfully, though, Brothers are only 7 points behind at this stage, late in the first half. Pepsi Capital Rugby Union Premier Grade Grand Final here at the Santos National Football Stadium.
Wate again.
Clean take. Tokyong.
Okyong. Lasiel.
To'o comes in and nails him hard.
Well, that's Kennedy Benjamin.
Sorry, Kennedy Benjamin, that's right. The blue headgear. It's high.
And that is penalty. Here's Benoni Goa with a quick tap and go. Getty Raka.
Still
Knocked
knocked
back,
back,
says
yeah.
the referee.
Interesting. Can brothers make something of it in the last minute of the half? Jonah Kautu taking a long time to get that one out of the ruck. Are they setting up for something? They go to the short side. There's only one man there. He's not going anywhere. That's Icy. He's going to get put down. Makes some yards, though. That's a plus.
Here's Mundia now.
Ahmad.
Referee playing advantage. Getty Raka bumps off one, goes down. And penalty, quick tap off the mark. Referee says, come back, tap it over here.
Kautu has got a long boot. They can just take a few deep breaths and figure out whether a long-range kick is the option. No, they will take the tap. Brothers trust themselves. They trust their system. They trust their players.
Getty Raka.
I'm out. Advantage, brothers. They still persist with the quick tap. Keep it in hand. The kick to the side. They're hoping something happens for this man. Will it happen? No, it won't.
So close yet so far. Great vision from Clement, but just the execution from Torre to just reel it back in and score. Not there. Score remains Valley Hunters 7, leading the brothers 0 at halftime.
That's a great, intense first half of rugby in this Pepsi Capital Rugby Union grand final here at the Santos National Football Stadium. And I have to say, the team that's in the lead by 7 could have been in the lead by more. Brothers showing that fighting spirit. They tried for the hard play, the low percentage play, as some would say, the kick across field after taking a penalty that was given about just outside the 22. They could have kicked that, they didn't. And that's how the score remains 7-0. Valley Hunters, defending champions, in front. And
both teams heading to the sheds, but again, your halftime score, SWG TSI Valley Hunters leading 7, leading the KRAMER APAC brothers yet to score. We'll take a short break and come back with you with the second half of this grand final match in the Premier Division of Pepsi Capital Rugby Union.
Each province tells Tumbuna stories their own way. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Laga, Bungim Yumi.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Giving wings to our dream. That it's so on high, so high in the sky. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to be living incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go. It's our chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. Let's be part of something wonderful. Strong in life, belong in me. Stretch him, sing, that belong all family. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to be living incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to be living incredible. We dare to believe. Oh, 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 oh. Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to be living incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
Tell him shorty come get in it. Come grind on me, but met it. Mommy get loose, get loose, get loose. Pepsi in my hand, ice cold, no excuse. I tell him who's gonna bring the groove down. Pepsi with the fresh sound. Tell him who's gonna bring the groove down. Pepsi with the fresh sound. Pepsi, give me some Pepsi bottle. Pepsi, you like it? Bottle. Pepsi, you like it? Pepsi bottle.
Each province tells Tumbuna stories their own way. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Laga, Bungim Yumi.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. money plus we're ready to go. It's our chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. Let's be part of something wonderful. Strong in life, belong in me. Stretch him, sing, that belong all family. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to be living incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to be living incredible. We dare to believe. Oh, 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 oh. Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You be holy, man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to be living incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
Motor. Pepsi motor. Tell him shorty come get in it. Come grind on me, back me it. Mommy get loose, get loose, get loose. Pepsi in my hand, ice cold, no excuse. I tell him who's gonna bring that groove down. Pepsi with that fresh sound. Tell him who's gonna bring that groove down. Pepsi with that fresh sound. Pepsi, give me some Pepsi motor. Pepsi, you like it motor, motor. Pepsi, you like it Pepsi motor.
And welcome back to the Santos National Football Stadium for the second half of this raucous big grand final, especially in the stands. Brothers trailing 7-0 here at Santos National Football Stadium. And they will get to restart proceedings. The kick is on, taken. And
We have a
Tuaki.
penalty. A high tackle coming out of the first carry of the match. Bruno Tuaki there, followed by IC.
And just remember that,
And what a kick from Laciel.
well, that's what you call using the wind to the fullest. Something the brothers couldn't quite do in the first half, and now they're going to be running into a wind. Yeah, I think that hasn't really worked well for brothers. I'm afraid it's been their lineup from their throw. As we see here, Wate takes another one cleanly in the middle of their lineup. Tokyong now. We've got a penalty for offside.
Penalty for offside.
Interesting choice. What are they going to do? They have options. Kenny Cooley, the captain, coming in. They've got a wind behind them. It's right in front. You think they'd take the three.
And yes, they do. They point to the stick, so it'll be Laciel with the kicking duties for to take this penalty goal, attempt at penalty goal. Well, it's actually the number 10.
Lissom. Revon Lissom.
Lissom.
New face in the lineup. And he actually found a post in his first attempt in the first half. Strikes it. And it's over. Valley Hunters into double digits. 10 points in front. Leading Brothers, who are yet to put points on the board in this Pepsi Capital Rugby Union Premier Grade Grand Final. Kautu with the restart.
Here's the Swats Ekali. Now onto the field.
This one's almost come. I think it's come out.
Yes,
that's
and
fair play.
Icy going straight for the ball.
Valley Hunters, they're guilty of not protecting that ball, allowing it to squirt out on the side. Someone should have been keeping an eye on that ball.
Mundia.
Plenty of time left. It's only the start of the half. Sipa gets waylaid by Kenny Cooper initially.
Nikula. Here's Taran Peter now. Peter with a carry.
Arthur Clement has gone to halfback. Initially started as center, he's gone to halfback. That means Kautu must be at first receiver. Wearing the 9 jersey, Kautu. Brothers just trying to get things back on track in this game. Fumble there by Kautu, but they still get the penalty offside. Could this be the break that they were looking for, Brothers? About 10 meters out, in front.
The kicking team making its way onto the field, so Brothers will look for points.
And that was an option they did not want to use in the first half when they were in range. Now they are forced to do that early in this half. Didn't have any problems, this gentleman.
Goa striking it from in front. And conversion is successful. Brothers get their first points of the match through a penalty goal. The score now, Valley Hunters 10 leading the Brothers 3.
And all this came about from that error at the ruck by Valley Hunters. Not protecting that ball well enough. And they find themselves conceding 3. Restart nice and high. Falls safely into the arms of a Brothers man. Looks like Gustav Asi who took it in. Pressure at that
From
ruck.
the side, penalty. Lassiel there from the side. Here's Arthur Clement going for a run. Comes to Mundia now. Clement goes to his captain, Mitch Jonah. Work it blind, Getty Raka. Running into a big shoulder from David Kura. Benjamin Kennedy breaking free on the break. No, in support. Can he go all the way? He's short. And they've knocked it on. Unfortunate from Brothers.
And John Okautu screaming at his players to continue what they're doing. Just a little bit of inaccuracy at that stage. Connect replay will show that Kennedy Benjamin, he
did well to create something from nothing on
absolutely
the break. Down the edge.
Was trying to set this man up, and he took the inside channel, perhaps mistakenly, but it looked like the number 7 for Brothers, who is Batiano.
Batiano, also a replacement to the front row for Valley Hunters. David Kura coming off for a breather, and he's being replaced by Isaac Kara.
Momentum with Brothers, you could say, the last few minutes. especially leading to that penalty goal, and now they're inside Hunter's territory. They'll take the short side.
He had a foot in touch.
Yeah, I don't think there's any need for that. The referee is, the linesman's already put his flag up. Connect replay. The pass comes out. They try to outflank them here. They got some real pace on the edge. And he just tried to bite off a bit too much. And he did put a foot in touch before that ball got passed back infield. It was what happened after. Probably unnecessary. Penalty's going to go the way of brothers. There's still a lot of talking going on around referee Berry.
Yeah, referee Barrett just calming the situation down. There's no need for that extra argy-bargy. He probably said, gentlemen, let's get back to rugby.
Let's get back to rugby. This is a rugby field. Last he checked.
Some substitutions coming for the brothers. The 16, Gary Kumbamong, and 17, Richard Paiva. Could this be the spark that they needed at line-out?
Managed to win this line-out. No, that won't help.
That won't help. Putting that down.
I think in his defense, that pass was dying on him.
Yep.
He had to reach over to get it. Valley Hunters get one to go their way. Scrum center field. Margin for error is so small, both sides. Once you make a mistake, the other side will capitalize and score points, or get close to scoring points.
They have options either side of the scrum. Tokyo with a great cross kick. Sabata chasing.
A lot of feeling between the players. A little bit of extra thrown in after every play. I mean, should focus primarily on the game. Good chase though, and good vision from Tokyo. He saw an opportunity there. Brothers too are trying to do something spectacular, unnecessarily, if you ask me. And what they've managed to do is give Valley Hunters, Connect replay, will show that crossfield kick from Tokyo. I just thought he was kicking it downfield for field position, but it was actually so his edge man could chase it. Did a pretty good, decent job. And maybe, yeah, the shoulder in the back after he grounded is probably unnecessary, which is why he responded the way he did.
Overthrown, and it's caught by Ekali.
Kula. Those runners need support.
Here's Isaac Kara.
He makes good yards straight up the middle. Clearance is a bit slow. Tarega. Pass to no one in particular. Doesn't matter. The recovery's
Tuaki.
good.
Soki.
Now the tackle, the attempted tackle looked a little high. The referee is going to ask the linesman. Connect replay. Tuaki probably, not Tuaki, the man on the inside passed it too early, and that attempted tackle on Zapata caught him around the head neck area. I'm surprised they didn't catch that one. Saletti's asking the question. Just a reminder, the vision of this live stream is also being shown on the big screen here at the Santos National Football Stadium. So fans are seeing what you're seeing. And that line out from Valley Hunters is still pretty solid. And they're also backing themselves to pinch one off from Brothers. So Brothers really need to be perfect or close to perfect. And they've made the substitute already. Mundia is no longer on the field.
Step back. Tokovai now. Knock back, says the referee. And the ball comes free. It's been ripped out. Toe the head. Batia, no.
Brothers surging back. Bounce, a call going their way, and they're making full use of it. Mitchell Jonah gets driven back.
He's Gary Kumbamong.
A very enthusiastic runner, but probably giving away a few kilos in size.
Comes to Tokovai again. His locking partner.
Brothers making progress upfield. Kautu threads it to Big Brother.
Goa brought down. Penalty.
Couldn't help themselves. The defenders had to get some hands on that ball. They could have just done what they were doing. Push through. There's only 7 points in this game. Brothers have done well to stay in the hunt.
Quick tap and go.
Tony Sipper with a very slow run up.
I see. Ball comes free.
Kula with the strip.
Great work from Kula, but again, that's Batia no over the ball. From right in front. Peter, would you go for points?
Yes. But I don't think that's the way they're thinking. Blood. Rush of blood there. Maybe some adrenaline. They've got the momentum. They want to continue with it, I guess.
Forward pass right in front of the referee.
You cannot be serious, Benji. Forward pass right in front of the ref. Had a crucial moment when they had possession. And they had him on the back foot. And they give it back.
That's the thing, when you're chasing points, you tend to try to force it.
Still a lot of time left in this game. It's only 7 points the margin. Taurega and Kula. That combination. Kula is happy to just keep pushing it forward. He's got them on the back.
Penalty advantage.
He's looking for the penalty. That's exactly what he's trying to do. Nice little wrap around.
Kula, free Sabata. Benjamin reeling him in and brings him into touch. Great scrambling defense from Brothers.
Advantage over, I presume.
Yep. That not throw in.
Coach Frank Genia not happy about something, but then again, Kula with the break. Good fend, gets his winger into space, but that space closes up pretty quick. Kennedy Benjamin equal to the task. Eddie Cal right at that front.
Richie Paiva in the 17, the throw in for Brothers.
Wate and Carl jumping for Valley Hunters to spoil. Good clearance there. It was effective. Looked a bit ungainly, but Valley Hunters have it.
They have numbers.
Drawing pass is the key here. Man on the edge. Had to run back in. Really no choice. Just throws it out. He doesn't
It's
even
been
look.
knocked on.
He didn't even look at who was going to receive it. He just threw it out the back. And both
We have some
sides.
substitutions. All Valley Hunters ready. Some fresh legs about to take the field. Jed Katal, one of them. Shane Kageni.
Right on the 60th minute mark. Well, at least 3 minutes short of that, but tactical. Starters starting to look tired. Wate, who's been great in the lineout, is coming off. Kageni will come on, so Kageni's got the role. And Tarega as well. And Katal, who's Katal coming on for? He's coming on for Tuaki.
Yeah, Katal shifting to the back row.
I'm sure they've trained that way, and Katal is more than up to the task of playing blindside flank. I guess he'll give some mobility as well, but Kageni for mine has to be numero uno in terms of taking the lineouts now that Wate has left the field. Eddie Carl as well will probably play the full 80. But who's going to be the #1 jumper? That's the question. Brothers, feed. Getting driven back. Won't matter. It's come out. They go to the short side. Goa. Goa.
Passes it out.
Quick throw in, but will it be play on? No, it won't. I almost thought Goa passed it back in to Kageni. This is a crucial moment of the game. Right on, heading into the final quarter of the match. Valley Hunters leading by 7. Brothers got some points on the board, but came through a penalty. Can they defend their line? From 10 meters out, well, good start. They've got the line out somehow. Kautu looking at the target for the clearance. Comes through. Finds all of 15 meters.
20 meters.
Close enough to the 20-meter mark, I guess. How about see Sawi Sukumbal coming onto the field. Another tactically astute player. Tilto taking his while with that throw-in. Oh, as the referee slowed him down a bit. No, he's given a short arm to Brothers. Was it for numbers or just taking too long to get rid of it? Doesn't matter. Clement has it. Taps it. Downfield, he's outside his 20.
He looked like he was outside the 22, yeah.
He was outside his 22. What was that all about?
That was
positional awareness. Letting them down at the moment. Arthur Clement, highly experienced. You'd expect more from him. And he's gone ahead and done something a rookie wouldn't do. Tilto now gets a second shot at that lineout that got taken off him. Carl misses it. So their lineout's not looking too good either. Brothers get a reprieve. Clement. The kick downfield is going straight up. Taken. Nicely. Pass out to Tokyo.
That numbers.
Can he release them? Will they be able to draw and pass and get that final man over the line? Yes, he will. Number 14.
Ishmael Sabata.
Sabata gets a crucial try for Valley Hunters. Gets them further out in front. From 7, it turns to 12 with the kick to come. Fans are pretty happy about it as well.
Yes, you see the Connect replay there. Lassiel freeing up Soki, passing it on to Sabata, and as we all know, he is a great finisher. still had some work to do, but he was just too good in the end to get past Tisakautu and score in the corner. Second try for the Valley Hunters, men in red and white.
Yeah, I think Kautu did well to push him all the way to that edge.
Yeah.
Sabata is a flyer, Kautu is a veteran. And this conversion was almost taken from a few meters away from where it should have been taken.
So Sukumbal coming onto the field.
And he takes over the kicking straight away. And he adjusts the distance ever so slightly. It's about 19 out and half a meter from the sideline. Grandstand side. It's on his preferred side.
Strikes it and stays left. Conversion unsuccessful. The score remains Valley Hunters 15, leading the Brothers 3. As we're already into the final quarter of the match, this grand final match in the Premier Grade of the Pepsi Capital Rugby Union. Isakautu coming off, being replaced by JB Pangas.
Yeah, great talent, JB Pangas. Can play fly half, fullback, and even in the midfield. Zona Kautu gets things started.
Miss Katal.
Katal playing back row in this iteration, coming off the bench.
Yep, Katal lining up at line side.
Lissom downfield. A backtracking fullback catches it but falls over. Kennedy Benjamin, can he create something? Kula goes a little high. Just reckless more than anything. Are we seeing a card here? I think we are seeing a card. Kula will go for 10. Kula will go for 10 with about 15 minutes of play remaining. Just over 15 minutes. So he'll be back with 5 minutes left. Kenny's side, hold off.
Getty Raka.
Benji now comes down to tactics. Valley Hunters with a man down will realize that kicking, as well as stopping the momentum, will be crucial. And on that note, we're going to go down to the sideline with Jamie for a quick update.
What an ecstatic second half. Valley Hunters still continuing the lead with the recent try we just saw there. And the Brothers just scoring that penalty goal by Benoni Goa. It is critical in this last 17 minutes as Valley Hunters continue to take the lead, with Brothers still struggling to make it into the final, until the final whistle. Over to you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Jamie. A quick update. Things getting a little messy here in midfield, and Valley Hunters score a moral victory there by getting the penalty. After Brothers had the ball with the tap, they had possession and they weren't able to hold on to it long enough. A few hard tackles there. Patel coming up with a rib rattler on Kumbamong. And Lissom will kick for touch. Sukumbao is on the field for Hunters.
Lissom with a great touch finder.
I think he should have taken the conversion instead of Sukumbao coming off the bench with a cold start. And you can see right on the board there, we have Valley Hunters 15, leading Brothers on 3. Tilto with the throw-in. Lineout has been a bit scrappy for Valley Hunters. Kageni. Tal. Short arm, not straight. Either that or he was taking his time. Brothers now trying to create something.
Makam Tanale.
Tony Sipa making
Sipa bumping past Kara, still going.
Clement looking for a runner.
Is Richard
Paiva.
Paiva.
But taking a little high. Kumbamong. Bit scrappy now. Now the pass. Icy. Penalty. We've got a flop coming over and closing. They didn't need that, brothers. If they're trying to work their way back into this match, they did not need that. Everything has to be near perfect. Cannot give referee Berry any opportunity to ping them for anything. Benji, they get the line out, and there's no guarantees they'll win this line out, but if they do happen to win it, they will work a few phases, and if they get a penalty, they're going 3. So I've just laid it out for you, the next 2 minutes of play.
Seladi coming off. And Jonah Tokion being replaced by Andy Solo.
Andy replacement, do you have? Andy Solo?
Carl takes the line out with the leg drive, still going.
Fighting. Need to be sharp with this ball in hand. That was what they didn't need. Brothers can counter here.
Panga still going.
Panga's one to watch. Putting a lot of energy. Kumbamong.
Nelson Toa. Arthur Clement. Andy Solo.
That's a good tackle. Andy Solo's very fast. He's a good finisher. Looks like he's injured.
Oh, he looked concussed.
Yeah, he landed. His head hit the ground. Straight away, he didn't look good. So knock on though. It'll be a scrum, but they're going to have a look at him first. Playing safety, the #1 priority here. And if he comes off, does that mean the back that he replaced can come back on, Benji?
I'm not too sure.
Because of a HIA.
I guess so.
Now Kenny Kulo's off. Connect replay. We'll show it here. Great counter there from Valley Hunters, and he tried to put the fend on him, and it's when he went to ground, his head made contact. Really, his face more than his head.
Yeah, his face heavily.
So he's probably disoriented at the moment. Needs to shake it off, but he's going to have to leave the field. And that's what he does. Valley Hunters are a man down at the moment. Captain Kenneth Kula is off. Valley Hunters.
He's still staying on the field, Andy Solo.
That is amazing. He's staying on the field after that head knock and the way he reacted. They are keeping him on the field. I have to point that out. Referee Berry calls time. And he is probably telling Solo to get off the field, maybe.
No, I think there's a player down in back play, Sabata, receiving some attention.
You think this could be a little tactical as well? Get some time to catch their breaths and realign, refocus. This looks like a cramp, simple cramp. Sabata in the Sukumbala in the 22 there. He's going to be playing fullback for the rest of the match. Arthur Clement just on the screen. A bit of a reshuffle there if Andy Solo is left, but he hasn't left the field. He's still out there, surprisingly.
In the 23.
Amazingly, unbelievably. He's still out there, okay. He's willing to take the risk. Katal at 6 on the blind side for Valley Hunters. This feed taken by Arthur Clement for Brothers. They are 90 meters away from the Hunters try line. Looks like the clock has not restarted. Finally does. Short arm.
Big early
Pangas.
engage.
Pangas has been good with every touch so far since he's come on. Clement. Short ball. He didn't even pass it. He just handed it to him. The Tony Sipper. Toa. That looks like Toa.
Yep.
Toa with his hair done.
Comes to Kumbamong.
Oh, almost coughed that up. Gets hit hard, pushed back. Manages to go to ground. Clement.
Panale.
I'm not sure where brothers are going to go with this, but they are not going anywhere. They are looking for a way to get out, and the kick is the best way to do that. Now, they're saying he was outside his 22 when he took that kick, Benji.
Yeah, I think it was passed back.
Oh, it was passed back. All right. Makes a lot of sense. I forgot that, and I guess the player forgot it as well. Okay, great stuff. So Valley Hunters have an opportunity to put things to bed. Now they can't get the line out right. It's been that way for a while now. This kick is going to go out as well. Well, Benji, brothers have to come up with something.
Yeah, brothers need to find something. They need to dig deep, find a way to put points on the board, not just penalty. They need to try. They need it ASAP. Eddie Carl with a great take.
I love the way Eddie Carl is taking over the line out. Katal playing center.
Yep,
He's breaking the line. What has he done? Run behind one of his own players?
I think obstructing.
That doesn't make any sense, though. They're getting the feed for the scrum, so it's probably not that run. It's something else that's happened. Frank Genia, coach for Valley Hunters. Hands on hips. He's probably got that tingling sensation in his toes. Can't sit still. Probably it's not his toes then. It's probably something else. We've got a new halfback on the field for Valley Hunters. Brothers need to come up with some magic. Black magic. Where is that black magic? Not sure. All the magics with Valley Hunters. They've got to kick through. Fullback will get past his man, Pangas. Pangas gets upended. Is that Pangas?
No, that's a Sabata that was
Sabata.
upended.
Clement settling things down at halfback. The experience coming through. But Benji, if we've got some game breakers in his brother's lineup, who are they and what can they do? Sukumbal takes it cleanly, but penalty was already blown. Benji, game breakers, brothers, who are they? Where are they? When are they going to show up?
I think as we've seen before, Kennedy Benjamin is someone who's dangerous on attack. Pangas as well. But they need these type of...
Well, not finding the touch is just unforgivable. You should have found the touch then. He was kicking into a breeze, but still, this is a grand final.
50-22, great result for Valley Hunters.
You are kidding me. Is that a 50-22?
It is.
Another nail in the coffin. Well, that wasn't a nail. That was more of a little tack, but it still counts. Valley Hunters would set up for another raid at the brothers' line, and brothers...
great use of the wind.
Carl gets a win. Ball gets promoted to the right. Katal. Through the hands. Sukumbal. Steps. He'll go to ground. Not much in the way of a contest from brothers. Comes late, though. Gonna try and put the ball through some hands. Kara gets turned around and tipped over. Bill comes out on their end. Solo looking like he's brushed up the effects of that tackle, that heavy, well, collision with the ground, I can say. Nice little back flip there. Flick, sorry. Not a flip, a flick. They're continuing on the right side. Going through the hands. Katal. Misses a man.
Gives it to Eremas.
They look short, brothers. They look short. They look like they're running out of energy on the defensive end. It's only going to be one missed tackle, but
it's been passed out.
Probably got a call from the sideline.
from that stretch.
Kenny Kula about to get back on the field, make it 15 all. Just imagine that. Valley Hunters have held out Brothers for that 10-minute period with just 14 men. You can say the momentum is squarely with Valley Hunters in this late stage of the match. And it only gets worse with Kenny Kula on the field.
I think the ball was grounded. But Brothers still have the ball.
Benji, it seems to me like everything's going at slow motion right now. It's very lethargic play. Kicks are not being struck with any gusto.
They have numbers if they can run it and spread it wide.
Sukumbal knows that, and Solo knows that. What has Solo got? Stop, start, gets around one man. He'll get put away by JB Pungus, I think. JB's Pungus.
Yep.
Not a good option there from Laciel. He went the short side, but probably thought, no, that's the wrong option. He went up a dead end and he got thrown out. Time running out, Benji.
Yep, time running out. The clock is ticking.
Well, this will be a Brothers feed or a throw-in. I beg your pardon, a throw-in. No, it's a scrum. They need to win that scrum and get that ball out and make something happen in the phases that follow. A little bit of a stoppage here. Back at midfield, Valley Hunters, Sukumbal being looked at. Is it Sukumbal or is it?
It was Aramas.
Aramas. Frank Genia, coach for Valley Hunters, saying everything's cool. Just calm down. He looks very cool, by the way. Brothers, can they come up with something?
Rum, not stable.
Disrupted pass there, and Jonah Kautu has no option but to kick it straight out. So now they're going to hope they can win one against the throw-in. Dicey territory for Brothers. They really have, they're running out of plays, they're running out of options, they're running out of time. Carl with another little tap to his side. Pass is terrible. Kula gets it. First touch after coming back on from that 10-minute rest. Well, I think he's got the Brothers players for flopping all over the ball. Arthur Clement trying to start something. Jonah Kautu, is it?
That's Austin Mohe.
Austin Mohe is on the field.
To Nelson Doa.
That's
offside.
That's looking better. Brothers are just slowly working their way upfield. A try will break it open, but they are running out of time. That's the problem for Brothers. Time is going to beat them.
I agree with you, Peter. Brothers need something special. They need it now more than ever.
I have to tell you, some of those Brothers players look resigned to the fact. Don't really look urgent. They need to look up at the scoreboard, see the time that's left.
Again.
Scrappy win at the line-out. Brothers are barely hanging in there, getting possession. They get another penalty. Really going nowhere, Brothers. They're getting a helping hand here, but they need to make something on their own. And this man is making a go of it.
I see. Going alone. Clement. Kumbamong. They need to find. Comes to Big Tony.
Tony's doing his best. Sipa. Putting it through their hands now. They need someone to break the line or get through. It's this man. All he needs to do is go to ground. They've got them on the back foot.
Brothers haven't been here in a while.
They haven't scored a try at all. They need to get over that try line. This man will get over and
they
score.
Go over.
He fought his way. Time is just about over. This conversion can be just taken drop goal style. He doesn't need to wait for the tee. He needs to just drop goal it.
The tee's
Now he's
making
going
his
to wait
way.
for the tee.
2 points, crucial. 2 crucial points.
Benji, I don't know if the time has already run out. On the clock on the main screen, the Kinect replay shows it. Just a fighting effort there. He finally gets over, grounds it. Bit of celebration, but not much.
Getty Raka scoring the try.
We're into the final minute of play. So now time and the time on the clock here at the field, slightly off. Conversion is successful. 5-point gap, just a try will level it. A conversion will win it for them, brothers. That's what they need to come up with in the final minute of play. Well, we're going to say a final 30-odd seconds of play.
If they can keep the ball alive and find a way to score a try.
Benji, I estimate it'll take about three or four phases. They won't be able to do it in one phase.
Yep. But Valley Hunters, they just need to protect this lead, play it safe, kick long, stay out of their own territory.
Mohe, Kennedy, Benjamin, running around, getting past the first man, getting past the second and the third and a fourth. He needs to get this pass away. He throws a dummy, holds it, gets a
Ball's
bit
been
high.
stripped away by Shane Kageni.
What a great steal. That's
As
it.
the full-time siren goes off in the background.
That's it. That's done. And he kicks it out, and that's it. Valley Hunters are the 2025 Pepsi Capital Rugby Union Premier Grade champions, 2 in a row. A lot of boisterous celebrating going on, Benji, but they did deserve it. They were the better team for the game. Both sides having a man out in the sin bin at different stages. Kenny Kula there shaking Jonah Kautu's hands. Congratulatory Kautu. But he's been there before. He's won many titles himself.
I agree with you, Peter. The Valley Hunters deservedly the winners here this evening. They were the better team for the most part before the match. They walk away the winners and the champions of the Premier Grade Division in Pepsi Capital Rugby Union. 15 points to 10 over the brothers. Brothers just weren't good enough when it counted, especially at set piece. Their scrums and lineouts really let them down. They were on the back foot because of that.
Yeah, I think the tone of the match was set in the first half when brothers scrum started to struggle early on, and their lineouts were all over the place. It was just the beginning of their problems. But I think the glaring weakness for them, or at least the one that was concerning for me, was the ease with which Valley Hunters backs, especially the outside men in the back three, were finding space and just running rings around brothers' defense. I'm not sure if you can put it down to experience. They had Tisa Kautu in the midfield and Jonah Kautu at halfback, but only go at 10. But outside of them, they struggled a little bit there. And Valley Hunters never relinquished the lead. After they took that early 7-point lead, they added another 3 to make it 10 before they conceded a penalty goal. But we're going to go down to the sideline with Jamie Harrow to get a quick update, maybe an interview.
And I'm here with the winning captain, Kenny Kula. How does it feel to win back-to-back titles in the last 2 years?
It is unreal to be honest. As in the press conference, the both teams, obviously we didn't give away much, but we had a great season. Everybody in the team, starting from the number 1 to the number 23, they're all leader of themselves, and it's been very easy. So after me taking over from me and JCL taking over from Jaraya and them, it's been very easy, leading the boys, and it's a wonderful feeling. And yeah, we just want to soak it in fast, and then yeah, it's amazing. Yeah.
back-to-back titles, and especially against the brothers. A tough match tonight. What did you think about the boys' performance overall tonight?
It is always a hard game going up against brothers, especially we have really good friends, good mates like Tisa Kautu and Jonah and the big boys that have flown in. It's a big challenge, but I think that I'm very proud of my boys, their performance. We've stuck to our words. We said we'll just take one training at a time, and then to make it to the last dance, and then we delivered, and then now we'll be crowned 2025 champions again. I'm very excited.
Personally for you, the first try scorer of this match, how do you feel?
It's unreal. I told my family, I'm not gonna think. I told my family and friends don't expect a try from me. It'll happen when it happens. So I wasn't thinking too much about it. But when the scrum came up in the 5 meters, I was like, okay, this is it. I'm gonna take it. And I'm just very lucky I scored. So I'm very happy too.
Lastly, any words of encouragement towards your supporters and sponsors who came out in numbers tonight to support the Valley Hunters?
Yeah, unreal. We couldn't make it without the support from our sponsors, our families, and our partners especially. They're the main ones who have been behind our back. Everything we do here, you don't see what happens home. They're the ones who cook for us, do put up with us. And then I'm just very happy the season's over, and then we're back to you guys again.
Awesome, and congratulations on the win tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right.
All right, over to you guys.
And that was Jamie Harrow with the captain of Valley Hunters, Kenneth Kula, the captain of the victorious team. Yes, and again, it's the Valley Hunters, the victors of the Premier Grade Grand Final, 15 points over brothers, 10. And yeah, again, it was a very physical game. Both teams wanted it so bad, but again, Valley Hunters just too good. Their set piece was on point, and that's what you expect from a team coached by Frank Kenya, Bruno Tuaki, Roden, Seladi. You see on screen there two of the players that played a crucial role as well, especially dominating that set piece that the Valley Hunters relied on so heavily, especially the scrum and also the line-out. And yes, that's some of the brothers players there being consoled by their family and friends. Losing in the grand final, not an easy thing to cope with. But yeah, again, brothers can hold their head up. Why they tried right till the very last minute. So we will shortly get on with the medal presentation for the Premier Grade Grand Final. But yes, it is full time. Brothers, they had some chances, but they just weren't able to find some really good, to find good territory and to be able to build on that. They just weren't able to do so. One of the main problems that they had faced was their lineouts. It also came to a point where they avoided lineouts, picking to go for the scrum rather than the lineout. But there's always a next year, brothers. I'm sure they'll come back again. And we will shortly, and we will now cross over to Jamie Harrow, who's with the captain of the KRAMER APAC brothers.
This captain Mitch Jonah, unfortunately 5 points the difference to the final whistle. How do you think about what do you think about the boys' performance tonight?
Credit to the boys. We stick to our game plan, even though we didn't take some of our opportunities in the first half and also in the second half, but it was too late for us to get back into the game in the last 10 minutes or 5 minutes or so. And credits to the Valley Hunters for giving us a really good game. We didn't think we're going to make this year's grand final. We were inconsistent throughout the season, and kudos to the Wellies. They were the benchmark of this year's season, and they really came in and played the best, and also they came out as the winner in the end. Congratulations to them, the management and the coach. For us, it was a tough season for the team. We've had players coming in and out of the team throughout the season, and to make it this far, it's a really big thing for us as a new group of boys. They learn from this one, and hopefully we'll come back in next day and come back on this big occasion again. Thank you.
And any words of message or shout out to fans and supporters, families especially, who came out in numbers to support the brothers tonight?
I just want to thank our sponsors for believing in us, and also our coaches, the management, for supporting the boys throughout the season, and also our families, the fans who came out every Saturday or every weekend at Bawa to support us, and also turning up here in numbers. It was really good to see all the black, our fans came in black all around the stadium, and the support was, the atmosphere was very good. So, yeah, a big thank you to them. Hopefully we can come back again next day and do it all over again.
Awesome, and all the best next season.
Thank you very much. Thank you to CRU and your sponsors for giving the youths a platform to showcase the skills throughout the year. So, hope to see you guys all again next year. Thank you.
Yeah. Back to you guys.
And that's Jamie Harrow with the captain of the KRAMER APAC brothers. They came off second best here tonight, this evening. But again, ever graceful in defeat. Giving credit to Valley Hunters. And as he said, they were the benchmark team for the season once again. Brothers a bit inconsistent, but finally found a way to make it to the grand final. They came up short once again. And the fly half, Lissom, being named as man of the match for the grand final of the Pepsi Capital Rugby Union Premier Grade. Again, the final score of this grand final match in the Premier Grade, SWG TSI Valley Hunters 15 defeating the KRAMER APAC brothers 10 is the full-time score here at the Santos National Football Stadium. We're just a few moments away from the awards ceremony that is about to begin shortly. And players from both teams to receive their medals and also the trophy.
and you're glad to see us in America. We also want to acknowledge and thank the fellow sponsors, Plus, Utah, Sally, and all the other valued sponsors. A special thank you also goes out to the venue management team, to Lenny and the National Football Stadium, for ensuring today's event safety, security, and please to make it really enjoyable. And just to finish up, we're proud to sponsor this competition, and we look forward to being part of many more great seasons ahead. Enjoy the celebrations, thank you all, and good night everybody.
Thank you, Travis. We have another round of applause for Travis from PSC. And now I can invite Royal Yancy from Money Plus to say a few words.
Thank you so much. So very energy, all of these coming up and shows today, and that's what I want us to believe in. What we're doing is we want to invest in that sort of stuff. Given the fact that the program that we're doing and the stuff that we're running, the rugby is just not the game, but it's the passion driven. And given the fact that the young ones are out there doing other stuff, and this is a really good platform. And I do want to say thank you. So congratulations to the winners. All the best, and I look forward to what's coming up next year. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Royeri from Money Plus. Let me have a mic to foreign Canada president of the CRU to say a few words. Thank you, Gary. We will now move on to our presentation. I'd like to invite the runners-up of the preliminary grand final for the CRU 2025. Please put your hands together for KRAMER APAC brothers. We have to ask the captain to come first to take the trophy and the yellow birthday. Thank you. Please keep the applause going. As I said earlier on, we are not for battle. These two teams have shown all throughout the season that they are meant to be here on the final stage. Congratulations to the runners-up. Can I announce the captain of the brothers team to receive the trophy?
And yeah, that was the brothers receiving their medals, runner-up medals. And as you can see,
Yeah, the member for Bougainville Regional, Peter Chamalili, there, part of the dignitaries handling the trophy, Pepsi Capital Rugby Union Premier Grade Trophy. Kenneth Kula and Jessiel Tilto from Valley Hunters.
the co-captains
The co-captains.
of Valley Hunters.
What a great effort from the club and the team, and these two players, not just in this match, but throughout the course of the season, they've been wonderful for their teams. And they get just reward here. Could this be the start of a dynasty for Valley Hunters?
Well, could be on the trajectory they're on. They're going to take some stopping. But hats off, Valley Hunters, the top team of the Pepsi Capital Rugby Union Premier Division, as they go around now to receive their winners' medals.
Once again, I'd just like to make a mention and thank you to our presentation planner, Olivia Charlie.
And that about concludes what has been a entertaining day of grand finals here at the Santos National Football Stadium. The final game, the main one, the Pepsi Capital Rugby Union Premier Grade Grand Final between Valley Hunters and Brothers, has ended in Valley Hunters coming out victors, claiming a second title, defending the premiership they won last year. And they'll return, no doubt, in 2026 with another goal to achieve. But back to the main score, Valley Hunters 15, defeating Brothers 10. Until next time, we will catch you on the next broadcast.